Hey, what's up, dude?
I'm just getting these Reese puffs. Chocolate blast every bite.
You think I could get a bowl?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Dude, what's up with the rent, guy?
Oh, my bad.
You know, it's every month.
No, totally forgot. I'm gonna get you on Friday. Who is that, Lil Yachty?
I know, right?
That's an odd choice, right?
I was just saying that.
I know, you feel like you would see him in, like, Frankenberry or something, you know?
Or Tricks.
Yeah, Tricks, you nailed that. 'Cause of the hair. You got the pink hair. You nailed that, dude. Yeah. No, seriously though, I'm real sorry about the rent. Things have just been kind of slow, you know, 'cause of COVID and other factors.
Yeah.
What's the prize?
What?
The toy. What's the toy in the box?
Oh, you're not gonna believe this shit. Check this out. You gotta collect 4 boxes. And then you cut out this little thing in the back, tape those together, and get yourself a little cheap-ass poster.
Get out of here.
I'm serious.
That's some bullshit. One time I got a Garfield bike reflector in a box of cereal.
They don't put good toys in cereal anymore. One time, Cornflakes gave away Darkwing Duck fanny packs.
No way.
You don't believe me? Google it.
Yeah, but then you're stuck eating cornflakes.
Small price to pay for a great little fanny pack.
You getting into anything today?
Not really. I mean, probably just go right back to bed. What about you? You doing anything?
Actually, I was looking into grad school. I got a meeting set up.
Really? You can go to grad school with just a GED?
No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably just, I don't know, murder a woman in the park. I gotta get a sharp knife. I'll be right back.
Lil Yachty's Reese's Puffs is part of this nutritious breakfast. Ooh.
Not again! Hey, get on!
Damon's closet, take a look in Damon's closet. Hey everybody, it's gonna be fun to do.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another terrific episode of the Low Budget Show with Damon Millard. I'm Damon Millard. You joined us for a good one. On today's show, we have guest Tony Broncati.
Oh, sweet.
Tony stops by.
That was the best.
Boy, it's going to be a good one. We talk about a lot of stuff.
What the fuck is this, dude?
We talk about essential oils,
My inner thighs, dude, were on fire.
meth, dick size,
I got a good size one, too.
breathable underwear, meth again. Well, we talked about a lot. It's a good one. You're going to have to believe me. So make sure you stick around for that. Also, on today's show, we have street jokes and we have nothing else. Nothing else. Oh, we talk about gas station synthetic weed.
Oh,
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting, everybody? Interesting? There's nothing. I didn't plan anything. We'll just hop in here, see if we could make magic. Probably not, to be quite honest with you. We're going to do our best. Fucking let's do it. Get a hold of me. It's Damon at DamonMillard.com. Damon at DamonMillard.com. You're going to want to not send me an email there, though. I'm letting you know about this for posterity because eventually it will be. Remember I let my website expire? I got it back. I paid for it months ago and I haven't done anything with it. You want to help me out? You want to go to my GoDaddy account? I'll give you the password. You log in. You put up a couple of stock photos. No? Nobody wants to do that. Man, it's like you can't get good help nowadays. Anyway, get a hold of me. It's at Millard Comedy on Instagram. You can get a hold of me there. You can get a hold of me at The Low Budget Show on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share with your friends. Did your mom ever subscribe? Remember we were trying to get moms in here, and we were trying to get strippers to subscribe. I'll be honest, I've been looking at it. We didn't get many of those. I mean, something's got to change around here, guys. Oh my God. I'm stressed out. I don't know if you guys can tell, man. I'm just over here doing my best. I got my little camera set up on a bunch of books. I got this $20 ring light, which I thought was a kind of a big improvement for the show. I got a couple people sent me messages and was like, hey, Dame, your lighting looks really good nowadays. Is it a ring light? It is. It's right there. Maybe I'll include a picture of it so you guys can see what we're working with. You guys don't want to see this setup. Actually, I got this camera here. This is a really good camera. And then I got this cheap little camera here, and it's on 3 Bibles and a AA big book. So, you know we're doing something right. Get a hold of me. Tell me what you've been up to. How's your dog doing? I know it had that Giardia. Did you get that taken care of? Reese's Puffs on its bullshit still. I still only have the 2 boxes. A buddy of mine, JR, he sent me a message with a picture of the 3rd box. What am I gonna do, have him mail me a box of Reese's Puffs, Lil Yachty on there, all the way from Atlanta? I mean, if you want to, JR, and if you're watching, yeah, go ahead. I can't find the boxes anywhere. Anybody know where the boxes are? Comment below. But Reese's Puffs still on their bullshit. They're still not giving away toys. They got this little grid pattern here on the back, and you use your phone, click this little QR code, point your phone at the grid pattern, you place little Reese Puffs on this grid pattern here, and then it makes a beat. And the beats aren't even good. That's a beat I made from Reese's Puffs. Reese's! Listen to me, man! Step it up, man. We can't deal. All right, I'm going to go into a deep, dark depression. What else is going on? Here's a big announcement. This is actually a huge announcement, you guys. The Low Budget Show got into the Milwaukee Comedy Fest. What? Yeah, I applied to the Milwaukee Comedy Fest, not as a stand-up comedian, although, Matt Kemple, if you're listening, I wouldn't mind doing a couple of just regular stand-up spots. And we're going to do the Low Budget Show live. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting, everybody? And I've got a super secret, awesome guest coming. Stay tuned for when I finally announce that. Actually, I have 2. I have 2 amazing people who are going to be part of the show. And we're going to do it live. And I'm going to tape it. And I'm going to hopefully turn it into an actual Low Budget Show episode. So it'll probably be 41, 42, 43. Somewhere in that range. Look for the live version of this show. Yeah, that's kind of exciting. A lot of good stuff happening here at the Low Budget Show. For example, did I ever show you guys the stickers? I didn't? Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Look at these. You see that? We got the logo sticker right there. And then I recently got the Juggalo John sticker. You see that? The Juggalo John sticker. So I got these, and guess what? All you gotta do is comment below, ask for a sticker, DM me your address on Instagram. Is this asking too much? I don't think so. I gotta mail it to you somewhere. Maybe you got a P.O. box you think I'm gonna come stalk you. Send me your P.O. box. I promise I'm not gonna show up. Unless you put a thumbs down on this video, then I might. I don't have that many left, so only the first few people can have those. I like to see what people are up to on Instagram. Do you follow me on that? You don't? Well, it doesn't surprise me. I can't seem to move the needle. We got 163 subscribers, right? And I'm going to tell you this. I want to tell you this. I recently had a show at the Friars Club.
He's like, Damon, do you want this? Do you want this?
saw me on Christopher Street, I think. I don't know. She's a good lady. She's alright. Fun time. Great show, good comics. I had some of my friends come out. This is probably what started my depression. I'm in a depression, by the way. Did I have to mention that, or can you just read it in my wrinkles? My buddy Andrew Rannells came, right? You may know him from Book of Mormon, Girls, Black Monday. And he enjoyed the show, and it's hard to impress this guy because he's funnier than me, I'll be honest with you. And he tweeted it, storied it. I don't know what he did. He put it on his Instagram page, right? And this guy has like 600,000 followers. Oh man, Damon's killing tonight. Check out the low budget show. Mention the low budget show by name. And I was like, finally a little recognition for this genius little show we put together. Finally we were gonna bring some people in. Wasn't just gonna be me and you anymore. Here it comes, baby. Didn't move the needle. Didn't budge.
Is this on?
His fans and my fans in a Venn diagram is like this. He can sing, dance, he's talented. I'm over here talking about meth. I'll find my crew. Matter of fact, I'm in outpatient rehab right now. Maybe I need to network there. What do you guys think about that? Maybe I'll drop a couple of cards in the waiting room at the outpatient rehab. Maybe I'll get a couple subscribers that way. Do you guys think that might work? It's true. This is confession time. I have gotten myself a little DWI back in 2015. I don't know if I've ever told anybody that. Here it is, years later. I'm trying to get my license back. I get a letter from the DMV saying I need to go get a drug alcohol evaluation. And when I did that, they said I need to do 90 days of outpatient rehab. I'm a year and a half sober, everybody. Actually, 20 months. I'm going to this fucking group. You guys are not gonna believe the kind of losers that are in outpatient rehab. You could just assume that, right? First day I have to go to the group, right? There's only 2 other people in this thing, which now I realize why they're forcing me to go is because they don't have any clients. They're not doing too great over there. Because on the first day in this group, they do something called check-in. Hey, my name's Damon. I'm just checking in. I had a pretty good week. I didn't use. So we're doing that. And the guy next to me is like, yeah, I've been a little bummed because the guy from our group OD'd and died. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Not only do you not have a lot of clients, but the ones you have are dying off. You guys aren't doing too good here. Are you sure this works? I got to do 90 days on this thing? Right? So I'm over there doing that. I don't think it's funny to drink and drive.
I got a DUI at 10 a.m. in the morning because I was speeding to get a McGriddles.
I honestly don't. I've come a long way. I deserve to get in trouble. But I'm also a year and a half sober, forced to go to this thing that I don't need. Whatever, right? I want to tell you this. That was my attempt at something from the heart, but I reached down and I didn't have anything in there. Apologize for that. So I have to take a urine test, right? And I go in the bathroom and I got the little cup and I start to pee. This much pee comes out. It goes, and then all of a sudden, the guy who's monitoring me starts chatting me up. How's your week been? What's your favorite TV show? Have you seen Breaking Bad? I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Are you having a problem over there? Yeah. And you're not gonna believe this. Your talking isn't really helping. This is my life. Oh no, I didn't finish the story. The whole story wasn't about the guy talking. I go back out into the waiting room. He's like, drink a little water and we'll try again in a few minutes. And I start slamming waters, right? Boom, 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 boom. About 30 waters this size in a matter of 10 minutes. My stomach bloats up like it gets huge. I go back in the bathroom, still can't pee. I'm walking home. I get really lightheaded and dizzy. I get a headache, and I tell my girlfriend what happened. She Googles it. Did you know you can die from drinking too much water? Water intoxication. That's a little loophole for the guys in group, by the way. I drank so much water that it diluted the amount of sodium in my blood, and that causes your brain cells to absorb more water and swell up. I was on death's door. My girlfriend had just gotten herself a Subway sandwich for lunch. I stole that from her, and I took a whole bottle of salt, poured it on there, and I ate it. So I lived, but at what cost, you know? So now I owe her a sandwich. What else was I gonna talk about? Water poisoning, the Comedy Fest. I'm excited about the Comedy Fest. My website's not up. Anybody wanna help me with that? I told you about group. I didn't finish telling you about group though. We had to set short-term and long-term goals in one of our life categories. So this guy next to me, he picks fine. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you guys this, but guess what? It's a low-budget show. No one's gonna see this. Who gives a shit? The guy next to me picks financial, and he says he wants to start his own business. The counselor goes, well, what kind of business? And he goes, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know, just a business. And then she goes, well, you gotta think outside the box, right? Maybe take something that you're good at. You know, maybe you're good at cooking crack. Maybe you could be a chef, because they're both about putting ingredients together. I was like, where am I, dude? What did I do to my life? Why am I here? We got a great interview with Tony Broncati coming up, so make sure you stick around. Okay. Hey, welcome back to the Low Budget Show, everybody. And joining me now is our guest, Tony Broncati. What's up, bud?
Not much, man. Happy to be here. Been a while since we talked, and I wanted to save it for this. We have so many fun conversations, fucking otherwise, that are just lost to.
Yeah.
So let's do it on camera, and I've been looking forward to this.
You know what I do? I duck your calls a lot. No, I do, because it's like if I answer it, because it goes on for a long time. So that's why I think me and you miss each other so often. It's because if I decide to hit accept an investment,
be a 5-minute conversation, right?
Well, some can be, you know, but like if we get going, we get going. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure I got to fucking.
After you fucking we're talking about bats in that one low budget show.
Bats.
Yeah, bats. Yeah. Like I'm a bat dude. Like fucking. Anyway. But then I was like, oh, I got all these essential oils that I like inherited from my mom, kinda. It's like, I bet if I put some of those in the water, that'd be great. So I put in, I guess I put in fucking too much, dude. My dick wasn't really affected because that shit's fucking calloused over, dude.
Yeah. It's 3-inch thick skin.
Yeah, there ain't no fucking hurting that. But like my inner thighs, dude, were on fire. Like essential oils, like you got to dilute them with other oils or whatever before you apply them direct to your skin.
What are essential oils?
They're like I don't know. You get like frankincense, eucalyptus, lemon, tangerine, and they're just like
to me. Dude.
Yeah, they like squeeze the oil out and then like concentrate it like super much. You put them in like a diffuser. You put them in like water and like they'll aerate your house. It's like aromatherapy, like, you know, benefits. They actually make, and I'm thinking of getting it, there's this thing called fume. I guess people use it for smoke cessation. So it's like a vaporizer, right? It's like, but it's wood and there's no battery.
Fume sounds like those synthetic weeds that you get at like the gas station.
No.
Like Cloud9.
Dude, those motherfuckers.
Fuck you up, right?
Yeah, like the K2, like. So I'm at a head shop, right? They always got like that bogus weed that like looks like weed, right? And I always wanted to try it. And so I was looking at that, whatever. And the guy's like, he was like, actually, what you want is this. And he walks me over and he shows me one of these packets. I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah, he's like, it'll give you the effect you want. All right. So I buy a pack, right? And I'm thinking it's bullshit. Yeah, I took like 2 hits. Fucking, you get like ridiculously stoned. It's a synthetic cannabinoid, right? So it attaches to the same receptors on your brain that weed does. Like you got like 4 main cannabinoids. I started researching it after I got fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I better get it.
What the fuck is this, dude? I was like, this is legal? Like, how the fuck? And
yeah, so, that's the irony of it, though, right? Like, because like people buy it and smoke it because they can't get weed because weed's illegal, and then this shit, actually more people die from that.
Yeah, dude, it's the black market creates this, dude. Like, if nobody would fuck with this, but if you got a drug screen, like if you're a truck driver or if you're on probation, you know, you fucking go to this black market And well, it wound up getting really fucked up. Like there's like became like 1 million of them, and they're coming out of China. You can, I guess, with these, you can actually become physically addicted to it. So people didn't really know what they're getting themselves into. But you get like, it was like a legit weed like high.
You felt like weed?
Yeah, but without like the body buzz. It was all in your head, dude. Yeah, shit was spooky. Like I didn't like it. I did it a couple, I kept doing it for a while, but just because it was so novel, dude, I was like so in disbelief that it was like really a thing, and they were selling it everywhere. Like gas stations would have like packets after packets.
How much was it?
It was like $20 for 3.5 grams, but the grams smoke real quick. It's like a powdered chemical, and then they sprinkle it on like some other plant matter.
Neat looking plant.
Yeah. But it's really dried out, so it burns super quick. Same like with bath salts.
Hey, is bath salts like literally the bath salts that you get like?
No.
That's what I thought people were smoking. You remember you saw that dude ate that other dude's face?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, if someone fucks with me, I'm doing bath salts and coming over. You know what I mean?
No, they're basically similar to meth, but in order to get around, like, and they put like not for human consumption on there, but.
Yeah, you want me to tell you a story?
The following is make-believe.
Yeah, what's up?
I banged a meth head. Yeah.
I hear you can put it in their butt real because
probably pretty
like
easy.
Clean, you know what I mean? Because they never eat.
No. Let me tell you this story. I've never told anybody this in my whole life. I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I just moved there to take my first TV job outside of my hometown. I don't know, man. I was lonely as shit, right? And me and this kid, Tim, who I still talk to, I think you met him. And we went out to this bar. And I had no attention in so long that this girl with like janky teeth was hitting on me. And I was like, I was playing it off too. I was like, you see this gross bitch over here? So then I got her number on the sly. And then I was like, oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to go home. And then I called her and I was like, where are you at? And then I went over. See, at this point, though, I didn't know that she was a meth head. I thought she was like homely looking. I thought she kind of looked like a decent looking girl from my hometown, to be honest with you. Like in my hometown, she was like a 6, So I just didn't want anybody to know I was into trashy, nasty girls like that. She was like, yeah, I'm hanging out at my friend's house. You want to come over? So I went over there and they were like literally smoking meth. I was like, oh shit. And they like tried to hand it to me. And I was like, nah, that's not how I get down. She smoked it. And I was like, the whole time in my brain, I'm like, I got to get out of here.
Right.
And then we fucked. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, what am I doing? I need Jesus in my life. Should that even go out to the world?
Yeah, dude. Fucking everything needs to go out. That's yeah. It's
Yeah. Well, I banged that girl on meth without a condom. I definitely did. And then for 2 weeks, I was like worried about it. And then you know how you're like, yeah, I'm fine. And then I went back and blazed it again. I'm a sick fuck, dude, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's your thighs doing? Your thighs are better?
Yes, dude, they were on fire, dude. Like, that real tender skin in like the crease, like by your ball sack. It was really, really burning, dude.
I don't know. I get chafed. Down there.
The best fucking underwear are sheath underwear, dude. I got the knockoff. They're called Sepratech.
Knockoff underwear.
Sheath are like $30 a pair, dude.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah, these were $30 for 3. Still a little pricey, but so there's like a cup that holds your balls, right? They're like so that your balls don't fucking stick to your leg, and then there's a hole for you that you fucking throw your dick through. So it actually separates your balls and your package, and it holds your fucking balls up nice and tight. They're super comfortable. You never got to adjust and move your dick around, and they make your package look huge.
Yeah. Your junk is looking huge, dude.
I'm telling you.
There's like too much room in there, bro. Yeah.
With when you wear them with jeans, like it's still like I was almost a little like I was like people are gonna think
You're stuffing?
yeah, like when I noticed it like in a pair of jeans, like I was like oof, like but I always wanted a bulge like that. You know what I mean? It's like like
Yo, I'm not bragging, but I got a big dick, and in certain like sweatpants and shit, I can't. People can see my junk.
yeah, I got a good size one too.
I was never attracted to like little like what are they called? Pixie sprites. Little. I don't want to say little girls because that's the wrong. That's
yeah.
I was always trying to bang girls who were like fucking 5'12", were like big girls. Like I'm into big girls because I was like, oh, I could slay that. You know what I mean? But because of my size, when I was in like high school and stuff, all the girls who like had a crush on me were all like these little fucking. I'm like, no, what's your aunt doing tonight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've only really been one chick ever taller than me. I never did well with taller, but fucking a fat ass, yeah, I'm into that.
Let me tell you this, man. I had a roommate, Jason. There was this hot black chick that he used to work with. Like her ass was like this. It was cartoon big. It was like if someone drew her exactly how she looks, you'd be like, oh, this is a racist cartoon about how black girls have big asses. Like, no, that's actually exactly how she looks. He hooks up with her one night. I was like, how was it from the back? And he was like, I was too scared to do it. I was too scared to hit it doggy.
Yeah, he might not have the inches.
He could hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta like
right
from underneath, man. Spread and thrust from under, bro. Yeah, I had to go back to like tidy whities, I guess, because remember how I was talking about piss and blood and all that?
Yeah.
I think what it is, like my
Yeah.
nuts are real long now. They're like this.
Dude,
Every time I woke up, I had to undo my balls from around my thigh. It was 2 wraps. I had to undo 2 wraps.
when you go to the gym, do you shower there?
No.
When I had a Y membership, you know, old guys, dude, they got the biggest, longest fucking nuts, dude, and that's just gravity, I guess, as fucking time goes on. Yeah, so it's always uncomfortable. Dude, there's a sauna, like there's a steam room there. I wanted to go in there so bad, like so many times, but it was good. All right, so the meth story, right?
Hey, hold on, we got still loose ends. Yeah, so I switched back to the briefs and the blood went away.
Oh, yeah.
You put on briefs and they hold all that junk in there like this, and you're like, oh man, I look rugged. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
And what about the pain? Are you still having
no, I'm good, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to jinx it.
yeah, your nuts might have been pulling you on your fucking vas deferens, dude. Like yeah, I'm a medical guy. So all right, meth story, right? All right.
Tell me your meth story, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did it one time, dude.
Did? Or do you want this out in public? Maybe you don't want that out there.
No, I'll put it out there. I don't give a fuck.
The following is make-believe.
It was sort of an accident. Not really an accident. All right, so I lived in Hartford next to this Mexican dude, super cool dude. And there were a few Mexicans that hung around there, and they'd fucking always be in the garage, which was like across the parking lot, just having beers, listening to fucking, I don't know, salsa music or whatever. I'd get home and like I got waved over one time. I was hanging out with them, and they had blow, right? And so they put out some blow, and I was like, oh, sweet. A couple lines and whatever. I was like, oh, this is pretty sweet. And so then I, instead of going in the front door and make sure I strolled around the back and, in case I got waved over again, it wasn't like an everyday thing. One day I go over there, like, no, I don't have any, but I got some meth. Dude, I knew better, dude. I'm like, like I've seen faces of meth. Like this is something I don't want any fucking part of it. But in my head, I was already like, oh, I'm gonna get high, right? You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, $20, whatever. So I buy it. It's just like a little bag, dude. So I go in the house and I do the whole bag, which I don't know, maybe 6 lines, like really small one. But I was doing it like Coke, where you fucking,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Where, Coke, it hits you and then it wears off and then you want to do it right again. And then I sat there and I watched porn for fucking like the next 14 hours.
14 days, I'm just watching porn.
Well, here's the thing, dude. This is what freaked me the fuck out. So I did 20 hours worth. I did not sleep for 3.5 days, dude.
Oh, shit, dude.
It was bananas. I was fucking, around 4 a.m. I'm like, oh shit. So I go in the bedroom, I lay down, and I pretend to be asleep because I know my wife is waking up or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then I was avoiding the neighbors, right? I'm like, dude, I hope I didn't open a door that isn't gonna close here. Yeah, I never hung out with them again. And he when I did fucking see him again, he was like, he was freaked out too. He was like, yeah, dude, it's no bueno. Like, he didn't like it either. And
no, I've never ever had not even once have I. I'm going to tell you a story, and this probably is going to get scrubbed because I don't think this can be out in the world. Check this out.
The following is make-believe.
Okay, so yeah, no, I've never ever had the curiosity. Meth, never. No.
Right, no, dude.
But I did do blow. Well, I've done blow a bunch of times, to be honest. A lot of times, like uncountable number of times. So I moved to Oklahoma. This is a very Oklahoma-centric episode.
The first one was in Oklahoma too, the meth head,
yeah,
right?
I just moved there. I'm working at a TV station in I have no life, dude. I moved into a completely empty apartment. Not one piece of furniture, nothing. I had nothing. I would get my paycheck every other Friday. I would go to Walmart and I'd get dishes. And so now I'm in an empty apartment with a couple plates. This is how my life was developing, right? But I was going to the bar down the street from my house every night and getting wasted. And then I would buy a pack of cigarettes every night and I'd smoke 2. And I'd be like, why did I do that? I'd put them under the faucet and ruin them. Like, shh. I'd throw them out and be like, oh, I can't believe I smoked. Very next day, drinking. Oh, I need a pack of cigarettes, you know? All right, so one night I'm talking to this fucking loser, quasi-homeless looking dude at the bar. The place is called Bleachers, I believe. This guy's talking about cocaine. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't have any cocaine.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, I could get it for you. I'd have to go across town, he goes. And I don't have a way there. And I'm like, well, I don't have a car, but I do drive my station vehicle to and from work. So I hop in a news vehicle. It literally has the name of the TV station on the side of the vehicle. It's a rolling advertisement for the news channel.
You're like Marion Barry. The bitch set me up.
Yo. So I go back to my apartment. I fucking get in the news vehicle, drive drunk to the bar. He hops in. We drive into the ghetto in this fucking news vehicle. He gets out. He's trying to buy cocaine from these fucking dudes on the corner or whatever. And they think it's a sting. You know what I mean? They think it's a big old setup.
The latest investigative reporter ever shows up with the
the worst. So we get back to my apartment. He takes the bag out and he opens it. Immediately, I know this is not coke. This is not cocaine. This is meth. He goes, oh, man. And he's like, I gave him like $80, dude. He's like, well, you got a pipe or something or whatever he said. I don't know what he said. And then I'm like, no, dude. He goes, well, do you mind if I do it? You know what I mean? And I was like, I guess not. Because I didn't want to look like a loser in front of this fucking guy. I'm like, no, go right ahead. Use my apartment. I just risked my entire career, and now you're smoking meth in my apartment. And then he must have made a fucking phone call when I wasn't looking because there's a knock on my door and 2 more meth heads show up. Yeah. And so here I am in this apartment with like one chair like this, like as fucking 3 meth heads are just like smoking up the meth that I bought. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, so I got a street joke, right? guy dies, right? Whatever. This gentleman dies, and when he gets to the pearly gates and is talking to whoever, St. Peter, right? St. Peter greets him at the pearly gates and makes him aware. Is like, not a lot of people know this, but every 500th person that ascends to heaven gets to ask a question, and know in eternal truth that they may have always had questions about. And the guy says, "Oh, sweet," right? He's like, "God, or St. Peter, you got to tell me, is the world flat?" And St. Peter fucking is like, "No, son, the world isn't flat. It's round, of course." And the guy says, "Oh man, this conspiracy goes higher than I thought."
That's the end of the low budget show. Thanks for joining me, Tone. We'll see you next time. That's it. Goodbye.
Thank you.
What were we talking about?
The low budget show with Damon Millard.
I couldn't believe it.
I still love you.